Oh, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you saw a few fragrances in the thumbnail. We've got Fragrance Buy and Frag Flex's Black Friday sale going on. I will have all the details down in the description box down below. They're doing their usual buy one get one for a percentage off, stackable free shipping, fantastic door crashers. As you guys know, if you're regulars here, I'll be doing some shopping as well. I always do, because they run some badass sales. Like I said, all the links to bring you straight to the door crashers, the fragrances in this video, all the details with the codes and so on. You get extra reward sprays for your different levels. Just, they do so much for these sales. They really do. I love working with them for this. And working with them for this, the rep I deal directly with actually said, is there any fragrances you're interested in checking out that you'd like to feature in the Black Friday video? I said, well, as a matter of fact, there is. Because I wanted to cover something niche that I've been wanting, that's super popular. We got Summer Hammer, something new, designer that I've been meaning to get a bottle of, Prada Paradigme, super mass appealing kind of stuff, easygoing fragrance, and then super popular Middle Eastern dupe that has been highly requested on this channel, popular imagination dupe. We've got Amber Oud Aqua Dubai from Haramain. So we're gonna bust all three of these open. I'll put the notes on screen for you guys, but I've seen the note breakdowns. I've smelled all but the imagination dupe, so we're just going on how good of imagination dupe is it. I've done a first impressions with a sample of this. I've done a first impressions with a sample of this, so we're just going to be revisiting those. That's why I handpicked these, because it's like I wanted these anyways. They're perfect to talk about with you guys, so that's what we're going to do. If you like them, they're linked down below. If not, check out the sale and go find some stuff that you do like. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off with our Haramain Amber Oud Aqua Dubai. Shout outs to my guy Tazo, who is not a clone guy, not a big fan of clones, has expensive taste. He's a niche guy, but he loves the shit out of this one. Every time somebody's asked me my opinion on this, I always direct him to Tazo, because it's rare he likes a clone, and he loves the hell out of this one. And I've heard a lot of great things, so we're going to check it out together. Obviously, the presentation is top notch here. This is some heavy duty stuff from Haramain. I have a few other fragrances from them and in this line. And what the hell, I love the color first and foremost. The presentations are top tier. Their oil quality is always really good, just like Afnan. So I got to give it to them on that. So here we go. Metal on the front. Cap looks good. Got the glass all the way around, clicks into place. And I know they got a really good atomizer. So let's see what we're working with, because I love Amber Oud Rouge that I've had for a long time. My favorite BR540 dupe, always has been. Yeah, that's LV Imagination. Citrusy, soapy, little minty. Yeah, minty green, soapy, citrusy, fresh, watery. All the things. Again, I've never been the biggest imagination guy. I do appreciate the scent profile. And when it comes to this fragrance in particular, this fragrance profile, I appreciate the good dupes more than actually getting the fragrance. I think imagination is just too expensive for what it is. Though the DNA is really good and really popular, high compliment getter, you can wear it for everything. Rasasi Hawas Cobra, love that one. That one's a little bit spicier, a little bit creamier than this. This definitely walks a closer related path to actual imagination. It doesn't have that creaminess. I don't get any of that green fresh spiciness. I get green mintiness, soapy and aquatic with citrus. And clean musk. Very, very soapy. My hand is drenched. Look at that. That's a lot of perfume oil right there. Look at this shit. Looks like I painted my hand with freaking Crisco. Is that vegetable oil or perfume oil? It smells great though. I gotta say, again, not the biggest imagination guy, but this is easily, like I said, I'll have notes on screen for you guys, because it's more about determining how good of a clone is it on first impressions. It's one that I want to compare to some of my others, like Cadlage's Blue Spice, as well as Hawas Cobra. I'm going to have to kind of do a versus video to see which one's the best, because Hawas Cobra is going to be hard to beat for me, but just based on what I'm smelling here, it's definitely a contender. I see why it's popular. It is good. The quality's good. The accuracy is definitely there for imagination. It's really strong too. I know it's a big one for you guys. Performance. Raise your hand if you're a performance whore. I can't see you, but I know a lot of you are raising your hands. Because you are. It's okay. I get it. That's not a bad thing. But you want the strong performance. And this definitely seems like, A, it's going to have ridiculous longevity because of this oil. And it's really, B, it's really popping off of my skin here. I mean, look at... Yeah, just based off this first impressions, this is 8.5 out of 10. Great kind of stuff when it comes to first impressions on a cologne. And this is based off of scent memory on accuracy as well as just judging it as an individual. I mean, this about as mass appealing of a fresh fragrance as it gets. There's a little bit of depth here. It's not the most complex fragrance out there when it comes to fresh fragrances, but it's loved and heavily duped for a reason, right? LV Imagination. And I can definitely see this being one of the better ones. I think immediately I can eliminate Collage's Blue Spice, which is really good. This is clearly better. It's going to come down to this and Hawass Cobra. But yeah, for Amber Oud Aqua Dubai, this is an easy 8.5 out of 10 in my first impressions. So let's move to popular mass appealing new release designer, Prada Paradigme. This kind of comes across a bit from my recollection because it was 2 months or so ago that I did my first impressions. I had a carded sample that Miss Heather sent to me. Shout out to Miss Heather, Dillard's in Jacksonville, Creed rep. Go check her out in the Jacksonville area. And I had signed up for PR. They had emailed me, but I guess I didn't get selected. I never got a PR bottle like a lot of the others, and that's okay. I knew eventually I'd get it. Well, here you go. This is technically PR. I was able to pick it. That imagination dupe's good. This is for the everyday man that doesn't want something complicated, nothing challenging. Looking, when people smell you, you want a compliment. You want them to tell you smell good. Feed the ego, get the approval. This is that kind of fragrance. This has a sweet sage, woody, slight spiciness to it. Sweet aromatic, basically. The typical modern designer, really good sprayer here, which is not the beaten path for Prada. Prada normally does their own thing, kind of like how Gucci does their own thing. Prada normally does as well. While this, for them, is super mass appealing and not their typical cookie cutter kind of stuff. They normally don't do cookie cutter. For them, it is a really good addition. I got to say, I don't think it's one of the best designer releases of the year, but I do think it's a worthy addition. I mean, hell, I could have picked pretty much any designer they had in stock to feature, and that's why I wanted to do a niche designer and a dupe, and I wanted to pick this one. Because it does smell really good. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to pick the Do It All Mass Appealing fragrance for my daily wear. Unless I'm in the mood for something specific, this is the kind of stuff that I just gravitate to. Now, it doesn't walk that YSL Myself path. Thankfully, a lot of them have been doing that with the sweet orange blossom smell, which I do enjoy, but that's becoming more of a trend, whereas this fits the trend of the sweet aromatics, the blue kind of fragrance, even though it's a green bottle, it falls into the blue category for the scent profile. It's got a little bit of that cardamom spiciness, again, sage aromatic that has this sweetness to it. It's a little woodsy. It's just really freaking easy to like. This is one that I guarantee if I walk over there to this lady that you can't see on camera, she's gonna love the hell out of how this smells. Look at that sheen as well. Yep, that's not quite as much oil as Aqua Dubai, but for a designer, pretty damn good. I believe it's an EDP as well. Let's check Eau de Parfum. So is it Prada's best work? No. Is it a welcomed addition because they didn't really have a everyday kind of, not floral soapy fragrance? No, they do soapy really well. They have the Ocean line. They have the L'Homme line. All fantastic fragrances, right? They do iris really well. They do lavender better than most when it comes to soapy lavender. Nobody does soapy like Prada. Here, they got away from that kind of stuff and tried something different, and I think it's a good job. I want to say my first impressions on this one, I gave it like a 7.5 out of 10. I think with this revisit, we could bump it to 7.75. Very good, bordering great. Again, I don't think it doesn't fall into a top 10 designer release of the year for me, but it would fall into that second tier of a really good designer release. Not the great designer release, like the best of the best, but that second tier. This will be in that second tier video that I do in December when I do my annual, recaps for the best of this, the best of that, the second tier, the worst of. This will be in that second tier for designers because this is a very good release for them. And one that I think a lot of people can get a lot of mileage out of. So definitely worth trying. And it's a welcomed addition for a lot of collections. It's Prada Paradigme. And last but not least, the mega popular, easy to like summer niche. Lorenzo, and I always pronounce it wrong because it looks like Pazzaglia, but I've been told that's incorrect. But Summer Hammer. Who doesn't like Summer Hammer? I have a sample, had a bunch of samples. Shout out to Kaylin. it sent me a while back. That was how I was able to try it. I don't have a knife with me, and this has a seal. Let's grab some keys. When in doubt, a good key will pop the seal and do the trick. There we go. So, pop it open. The only bottle I have from them is Sangria, which, oh my God, you need to try that one. That was the one I had to buy immediately. These typically go in that $150 range from discounters. This is a niche brand that needs to be explored further if you've never tried anything. And their two most mass appealing to me, the two that were the first two bottles I wanted, Sangria, which is a super boozy fruit bomb, red wine heavy booze with all the fruits, grape, and you name that fruit, the shit is in there. This is more of a summertime tropical fruit fragrance, aquatic, coconut, pineapples, all the things are here that make for a great summertime aquatic, hence summertime, summer hammer. What a name, right? So I shouldn't have wore the damn quarter zip right now. We got to get some skin real estate here. There we go. We'll go right here on the wrist, a little further down from Aqua Dubai, which again, this is a revisit. And when given the opportunity to pick something like this, I was like, yeah, this is the niche fragrance I want to talk about. It doesn't matter that it's in the fall and it's Thanksgiving as I record this, Thanksgiving Eve, and it's actually cold outside. It's in the 40s down here in South Louisiana. I wore Sun-Kissed Island today, and now I'm talking summer hammer. Tropical fragrances work anytime. Even though we like to be situational, you can really well wear whatever the hell you want anytime, right? See, a little bit of sunscreen vibe, the way that coconut comes across, suntan lotion-esque with fruits and citruses, watery aquatic, nice woody feel to it, like an amber woody coconut shell kind of thing going. Beautiful fragrance, mega popular, high compliment factor on Summer Hammer, guys. I'll have had the notes on screen. You can see that just wild concoction of notes, but I love how they got the pineapples and the coconut. Frangipani, I believe, is the floral, the little flower that we have here as well, which adds that kind of creamy banana-like sunscreen, suntan lotion kind of feel. Just an absolutely stunning, perfectly unisex vacation fragrance. It really is. Anytime you want something transported to take you to the beach, this is one of those fragrances of the modern releases in the last couple of years that'll do it. I mean, none of them do it like Sun-Kissed Island, let's be real here. But it's a nice close second, right? Damn good fragrance. If you've never tried it, you should. I'm not the first person to tell you how damn good this fragrance is, and I'm not going to be the last, but if you've never tried Summer Hammer, you are missing out. It's not a coconut bomb, but you do have to like coconut. It's very prominent and present. So you will get coconut, you will get sunscreen, but it's not just the coconut causing it. Again, Frangipani gives kind of that banana sunscreen, cocoa butter kind of thing with the coconut. But fruits, aquatic, like I said, warm coconut shell kind of smell to it. The way the woodiness comes across, it's damn good. Great performer as well. Great quality. That Summer Hammer. So do you like how I went about that? Popular dupe. Brand new mass appealing niche. I mean designer. And mega popular. Relatively affordable. Mass appealing. Super compliment getter. For the niche pick. Like I said before at the beginning of this video, links that'll take you directly to these fragrance pages are available. I'm not sure exactly what is and is not in stock as of this moment as far as these three, but there's also links to bring you directly to the door crashers. I would advise going there first for these sales. Use the codes, get your free shipping, get your points, use your points, sign up for the rewards program and become a loyalty member if you haven't. I'm telling you, I use the points all the time. And when in doubt, you can use the stack the gift cards and just... It comes in handy if you shop on a regular basis with Frag Flex here in the US or Fragrance Buy in Canada. It's totally worth doing. Definitely check everything out down in the description below. Thank you for checking out the video. Happy shopping this holiday season. Make sure to like and subscribe if you leave. We'll see you guys on the next one.